And we are streaming! Just let me do one thing first because I forgot to do it before we started. Won't be 2 moments. A webcam I don't have to automatically focus every single time I start a stream is on the agenda. But we'll see how it goes. Yeah, that should be off, so that should be fine. Okay. Hello all, hope you are doing well. We'll see if the chat box is working at the moment because I've reverted back. If not, I'll just quickly pop the other thing on. As you may or may not be aware, I've updated the tables, and currently we're in a position where if Aiden could pull off a 45-point win right now, or a 45-point advantage over Draconis, he would take the lead. So we're going to give Aiden the maximum time to turn up, especially as we only have 3 players right now. Also, hello Rumi, and hello Prospero. Seems to be working, that's fine. Match management up. Okay. Again, early days, and I've definitely got some ground to make up because it feels like I've not really gotten started so far in things. Just want a couple of nice consistent games, get a couple of second places, and then we'll roll out from there and go for gradual improvements. Or whatever happens, happens, of course. I ideally do not want to be doing a ranked game at the moment, but we'll see. Maybe I'll just do a ranked game on Tenho. It's been ages since I've done that. I still have an account on Tenho, actually. Just while I'm waiting for people, obviously. Plan window. Just get past the login screen so I have that as a backup plan in case we need it. Indeed, I do have a Tenho account currently. Hurrah! Well, I've kept it renewed for 180 days now, so that's good. Oh dear. Still showing online 4. Give it a couple of moments, and then I'm probably going to do a Tenho game. Largely because it should be reasonably quick, or at least quicker. Hopefully some people turn up and we'll get a second game started. And then get back onto Soul. How do? Things do fine. I've been kind of light on streaming in general over the last 2-3 weeks. With a interruption that's coming in a couple of weeks' time, I might be down again. I'm hoping to get back into the swing of doing some things. But yeah, we'll see. Alright. Then we're going to go and... yeah, we're going to do a Hanchan. Currently, as I said, I do have an account, but I'm at 9th queue. I played 1 game, and I think I won it. So, yeah, let's go. I also need to take myself off of the waiting, just in case. Although I have control of the schedule. It's fine. Also, if the double music starts bothering you, we'll work something out. Alright. 1 Dora. Thermal heavy start. Don't want south. I actually have no idea how well this is configured for this, actually. I should probably have checked that first. Seems to be catching everything, so I'm okay with that. That's fine. Alright, at least. I know it's double, but should be fine. Yeah, and obviously I'm in the low queue ranking, so all that matters here is can I get a first or second, and I guess ranking points, arguably, but really, at this point, it's just getting the points together to actually go up the automatic ranks until we start hitting the points so we can start descending again. Get myself back to second down and see where we are. Alright. Has developed nicely. Reasonable shot at pin food or a what? Or a 2. Outside chance of Sanchku with this, but we'll see. North drops. What are the tempo indicators here? So middle 5 pin from the player across from us. First 4 pin discarded there as well. Might have to start thinking safety that way. I'm gonna drop my souths. Okay, door free. Now I want to attack. It's late, but could have drawn that turn earlier. Maybe I should have just gone for it anyway, but five more draws.
Home.
Dealer showing Dora free. Let's see what happens. My world for a 6-pin right now.
Gee.
Third south does nothing. 6-pin, drop 8-pin. That's what we're hoping. Eight safe in all directions, so we can afford to wait 1. Unfortunate, but oh, that was very unlikely after that. But I guess calling to Senpai it, which he did afterwards. So yeah, okay, makes sense. All right, not able to make that into anything, unfortunately. Mungan chance missed. Get a hedge. I've got 2 Dora here, so. Everything else is connected, the 4 wasn't, so unfortunately no Yakuhai or anything I can go into. So just gonna have to natively hope that we can close some of these closed weights up. There's 1. So yeah, then I need to get rid of a pair. Probably south. Oh, I wish I hadn't done that. Okay. So what I should have done is got rid of the south rather than the 1, because this has now made this a little awkward. Free also counteracts the 4. Yeah, okay. Inaccuracies, I think. Still in okay position though. Reaching 2 is absolutely fine here. Okay, that helps. Alright, we'll get rid of this because we have slightly more options with this now. Okay, Ishanten.
Home.
Okay, 4 and 7 both say to the Dragon Call from the dealer, so we've got options here. Liked to have obviously done something with that, but alas not. That is unfortunate. Maybe still would have been worth keeping, but we do see a 9 and a 6 already, so probably unlikely. Hello, Mono! Alright, so doors are out, but completely safe if we need to. We'll do the extension bit here, even though we already got the 1 pin, so not sure what mass benefit we're getting out of that. No worries. I see too many 8s. We're not going to get any benefit out of that 9, I'd imagine. Just not quite over the line.
Home. Go.
Biff. A risk of that, but I've lost about the same number of points if I wasn't Tenpai, so also I'm discarding my own wins again, but again, East. Someone else needs to embrace the chaos. We will attempt to have chaos embraced. Don't you worry, sir. We'll ask Kyrol to do it. I do need to get us out of these two, though. Otherwise, we're just gonna. Okay, that's reasonable. Let's go this way. We still want to keep this because there's a possibility that we might extend towards Dora here, getting 7-8. But if not, we got a pair weight or 5 pins to the other pair weight. I don't want to have no calls on because I might want that dragon. I'd imagine that somebody else has it, but the pair, I mean. Yeah, I'm okay with this. So dragon for an 8-5 and potentially dragon to Dora. 2 Dora or well, we could also even cut the greens potentially, but as I say, there's somebody probably has a pair of them. West does nothing. So 4 draws left. Ishanten. Red 5 completely safe. And we continue. Yeah, just stuck in Shantan for too long there, really. Alright. This hand, though, looks decent. We should be able to get somewhere with this.
Home.
Okay, good draw. Options here then. I'm going to go this way. Technically speaking, we had a few options here really, but I think getting rid of the 9, giving us the possibility of going Tanyo, probably is sensible here. We have some Carnage, which I'm not going to say no to. Thankfully not the correct dragon for him, but still. Haven't seen any chins up to this point, so we draw one, we're probably going to have to stick with it. Good draw. Alright, let's get this around. We might have to discard the red 5 as our final thing here. Maybe we should even got rid of it at that point.
Dong.
As it turns out, not going to matter. Haku 2. Alright, so one door and not a lot going on here. But we are in East 3. We're still in contention here. That is a Yakuhai pair. We can start making some moves. Maybe even a possibility. Okay, Yakuhai triplet. Already have a pair established, but something connected to the 3. We can go Riichi Shah and something, that'd be quite useful. Yeah, so I'd say maybe I should have kept the 8 over this, but honestly I get 4 or 7, and then my hand just immediately, yeah, there we go. Immediately activates, and so therefore I can use all 5 of them. So it's worth me keeping that double thing for a while. Ishanten. Potentially a double door at Ishanten. And of course I have the West pair, so I can call anything to get this. 4-man only is not the best weight in the world, but
Chi.
we do have Tempo. So you trap out. But Shadowhawk 2.
Riichi.
Okay, Shadow are free. Tricky. You played it early, but you really hasn't done anything with them, so... A 7 and a 4 is it. It could easily just be on a different octave. Alright. For a 10...
Kang.
Interesting. I've gone way too aggressive with this, but we started. We shall continue. I'm no longer for a 10 in a all the freeze weight. We're just dodging, dodging the obvious way of staying thing. I mean, we're staying involved. Four man could happen. It's back to what we were originally waiting on, actually, which is the weird thing. Four man, please, one time. No. Okay. Well, we dodged. Not sure I'm entirely happy with how that all presented itself, but you know, that hand amused me. We'll take it. Alright, we're up to 4 pairs. We might be considering a pairs game here, although we have discarded 2 give tiles for that. Ignoring that though, we got Tarnpin. We've got Tarnpin options here. Okay.
Home.
So we adore a free with this hand, so I really want to try and push that something if we can get it, but I need to pair up some of these middle tiles ultimately. Order of 5.
G.
Draw 5, cut 1, cut 3 is probably our best plan here. Well, now we just need to get the last one. So 5 or 3, and then probably move on to something else. I don't think it's a Monzu Honitsu, but we're not reaching. Not with this. I only have 2 outs for the 5, but
Zumo.
okay. Not much we could do with that position. We didn't lose 1,000 points by reaching. It would have been a very bad weight anyway, so I'm kind of okay with things. Alright, so 79 Sanch Q is our immediate. Let's see if we can get it. But it's going to be an awkward hand regardless here. We could go just try and force it, but if we don't get the pairs, it's a real problem for us.
Chi.
Let's embrace the madness. We've been told to embrace madness. We will embrace some madness here. We don't have a lot to lose, in truth. Although getting rid of the 1 pin is probably now gonna hurt later down the line, but you know, we'll see. I just need to pair up 1 or more of these things. I need to draw something connected down there. Yeah, this is a little silly. But if you're not all in with a hand from the start, they can't believe you got it. Certainly a line I'm going to take now. Alright. So I just need to pair something up here. That's it. And then get some 7s. Okay, that's 1. White also hasn't been played. Red has. So probably end up getting rid of red green here. Ah, well. 7's safe. We might get a 7 call. Definitely not interested in things there. You might have been trying for a Sozu Honitsu, but...
Chi.
He draws another 7, but okay. Sounds very safe. Okay, we're not going to be able to pair up that 9 pin, but we might be able to pair up the white and take Tenpai there, I suppose. Okay, running out of time. 1 more draw.
Chi.
You actually let me have it. Okay, we know 9's safe. We are Tenpai.
Long.
Okay, Sanchiku Chanta. Should not have necessarily got that, given things, but hey, we went all in, and it paid off for us. So, hurrah. Dealer repeats. Double Dora, triple Dora in the hand. There's a reward for chaos and madness. Alright, something connected to that would be useful though, because we do not want to discard a double Dora under any position. And it's a little awkward. We probably end up getting rid of the Norths at some point because we're a bit pair heavy anyway. Embrace your nature, absolutely. But to be fair, we were given instructions. We had to be chaotic. That was what Mono said. So, you know, chaos must be embraced.
Chi.
Especially the Zinch school of chaos. Oh, double Dora for a pair weight. With 2 dead weights? No, we're not... Since it was 7 only with 2 outs, I wasn't going to take this, but...
Home.
We draw anything connected to that 5 now. I mean, this is South 1. It's a reasonable hand, or reasonable enough that I need to think about it. Could be Pinsy Honitsu as well.
Riichi.
Double pair weight, though. for a lot of Dora. This is Dora 4 already. High Sozu are walled off. That looks like a Pinzi Honitsu. Must be. They're playing middle Sozu against us. They must be Pinzi Honitsu, or at least that's the plan. That means a 5 or a 7 could come out of that hand if they... Unless they fold and get stuck. The East wasn't their fold get stuck thing, but we'll see. Obviously, the plan is to draw it. And how much would I have loved to have had? Well, I mean, 3 to 4 in sequence wouldn't have been great for this hand, especially, but even 6 would have been good if we'd held off a turn, but probably still correct to go for this, given what we're up against. Yeah, there was a slight delay there. 8-pin might have been played for safety as well. Still, again, we've reached, so our decisions are over. It's whether they want to stick in, but there are possible indicators that folds are happening. Second Pinzi discard in a row not called.
Sumo.
No, it wasn't. It was South 1. Wow, we've Dora admittingly, but still. Alright, puts me down a position, but we're not in a terrible way. Not going to call West. We are going to think about that South that's in our hand, though. The game's close enough. We're in sort of a West round weight race anyway, so we can afford to wait for a good hand. At least a little bit. And holding on to South longer than that would have been dangerous. Mahjong plus Riichi stick, that's what we're after here. 8-pin does nothing. We'll grab a drink. Also run 4 pairs, and this hand isn't impossible for going for Chitoi, but I think it's more likely we're going to go for a normal-ish looking hand here. Pair of Wests and just
Riichi.
embrace what's going on here. Alright, deal reach. 9 and 7 are both safe, so that's probably what we're going to end up playing. Four-pin would be a great draw right now.
Sumo.
Okay, 4,000 dealer sumo. So that puts them into the 2-8 range. Still, we'd be okay here if we got the hand now. Mahjong and sumo would get us above them. So I don't have to do anything ridiculous at the moment. But a win or two would be nice now. That's also double South.
Home.
Double South and Yakuhai. Okay. So potential big hand coming up.
Riichi.
Versus a turn free reach.
Riichi.
Okay, 2 Riichis in the big hand. So we're just trying to stay out of this one, I think.
ドン
So good news is that gains us a position. Bad news is it's going to make getting back to a top a struggle. But second place is still well within our grasp here. Just need a Mangan. Yeah, we've got Yakuhai here. Not much else I can really do with this hand. Might be able to get double with the south, but let's see. The West Reach draw a 1 is about as good as we can hope for. Not going to take that at the moment. We'll play south, actually. Alright, so gives us a double sequence. It's a couple away. Non-pin-fu pair though, but not much you can do in that sort of position. We're going to abandon that, go for a potential Sanchikyu, I guess. I know we just missed on one of the points for it, but we need to lean into the value if we can see any. There's still West left. Okay, let's go 1 pin, 2 pin.
Home.
So we're committing to a low value hand with this, but
リーチ
do I think the 6 passes? Whether it does or not, I can't actually do anything with this, so oh, it's tricky. I do not want to be folding out in this position, but that's what we're doing. I'm not sure there's much I can do against anything here. We've obviously got 5s, which is a half CG there. We got... Okay, well that's helped. Six draws up against it. The player in fourth is obviously going for things because they really lose nothing by doing it.
Dom.
Pair weight. We nearly played the 9 as well. Well, the good news is that's confirming third for us. And yeah, Mangan gets us there. Nothing changed on that front. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, Toto is not an option with 3 pairs. Nothing bonus. I think we can hold off for that. I'm kind of half tempted to see if we can go for a Cheeto with this, but...
Riichi.
Well, forget that. Play safe where you can, and then try to build towards whatever actually you can build towards. Free 8s are gone, so the pair of 9s is a reasonable escape route if we want it. West is our wins. It's incidental if it is that. If that did deal in incidental, nothing we can do about it. Dropping the pair though, dropping the pair hurts. Dropping the triplet hurts. Yeah, we are seriously not looking into this hand at the moment. I'm just playing what I know is safe. Although I didn't know the 9 was necessarily safe, but obviously I see all 4 of them. Could have dealt in with that, in truth. And if it weren't for 2 dead tiles, I think we might be okay here, but... Obviously, Freeze Fedora 9 looks innocuous, but there've been so few Sozu discards. Okay. I mean, I'm still right to be wary of it, but yeah, so few Sozu discards. I can't really go into that. So it doesn't change the equation much. It just lowers the point, increases the point gap, and possibly lowers our time to gain 1 more position. Mangan's still needed, really. So here's a toy option, because we've obviously got 3 pairs and the triplet, but obviously the pairs are middle pairs, so they're less likely to pull those off. Still, having Yakuhai for backup is always nice with when you're doing toy, because it means you can escape route into other things.
Home.
So let's go.
Home.
It's hoping for a reciprocal dragon. That would have been nice. Okay, South's played. Also, we're not getting green. Somebody has a pair, is my guess.
Riichi. Home.
That's a really brave discard after that, in truth, but... Depending on what happens, ours might be braver. Okay, 3-pin passes. So we have a route. It's not a good route. Oh.
Long.
Yeah, wasn't a good route. It was a closed one for it as well. So that was just an incidental middle reach. That in all likelihood shouldn't have worked, but hey. The reward was kind of there. reach Khan and hope for a lot of value now is all we can do to gain a position. But as long as we're sensible, we should, with a hand this good, at least get out in third. So either pair for a three-sided weight. Doesn't happen yet. Or three-sided weight for a 1-7, which doesn't give us a lot of value, but... Okay. 9-pin also gets us there now. 6-9 gives us the pin fu. So reach, pin fu, no Dora. We need a direct hit and some Ura to get ahead, but it could be done.
Home.
Itsu also improves the clock. We get a reach Itsu Pinfu. That gives us the Mangan. And we got options at that stage. I just need that one, so. Green is safe. We're going to lean into this.
Chi. Riichi.
Okay, reach Pinfu, possible Itsu. One 4-7 weight.
Don't.
Reach Ipatsu, Pinfu. Wrong target, so I think we just stay second. We hit Uro 2 or something like that. We hit Uro, did get our Mungan, but that's not enough. Negative 19.5. No points earned. We stay above the 1500 threshold, which is all I care about at this point, I guess. But yeah, we lose nothing other than time with that. In the meantime, yeah, we have nobody here. We have nobody here, so we might just be continuing on Tenho for a bit. Yeah, Brumi's re-queued, but I think we're just the same three that we were previously, unfortunately. Agen's not around to try and challenge for the lead. Draconis isn't around. Mono said he's working. No Oro. No Legius. No Rise. Yeah, this has been a bit of a dud session. I really apologize for that. Normally, by the time we started and had the first game in, we've at least got a few people dotted around and are talking about sub games, but yeah, it's just not happening today. Which is my options is continuing on the Tenho ladder. Going on to Master in Soul, which we could do, certainly. Or sitting here waiting. Well, I need to go feed the cats anyway, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to just pause it for a couple of moments and go do that. When I come back, if we don't have any players, then I'm going to go back on Tenho and just make this a ranked stream, I guess. But yeah, I'll be back in a few moments. And we are back, and unfortunately we are still 3. Nobody mentioning anything in chat other than somebody who doesn't play Mahjong as far as I'm aware. So I guess we're doing more Tenho. Which I apologize if that's not what you're here for, but that's what we can do. So let's continue our rise up through the Q rankings and see if we can keep above 1500, which isn't an impressive thing to do by any stretch, but is what we're aiming for. Alright, starting dealer again, and the hand is pretty decent. T-Man does nothing, and at this point we're just looking to try and just complete a Pinfu as quickly as we can. I should probably get... no. Guess it doesn't matter that much, but we should probably start getting rid of the 9 earlier. Still, now we've actually got a Sanshku shot. Alright, no Sanshku for us, but we're now Ishanten for Riichi Pinfu on a dealer turn. Keeping the 7 would give us a marginal shot at trying to switch this back to Sanshku, but I think given that we're Ishanten at this stage, we'll just take that. Also a 9-pin. Yeah, Triple West does almost nothing for us, so... unless we ran... well, I guess it means we can pair one of these and just reach on that.
Gong.
As it turns out, though, Ipeco Tanyo, 1 red. Okay, another possibility to see on the cards here. But again, more likely to just be Pinfu styled nonsense. That's unfortunate, but hey, sequencing. Okay, well, that potentially gives us a few options. Could also now potentially just cut the 1 and go for Tanyo, which looks reasonable. Yeah, honestly.
1
Yeah, not calling there might have been a mistake, so we'll take this. It's a Dora after all, so let's go for a Dora 2-hand. I mean, as it turns out, we haven't actually advanced that way, but you know. Still think it was probably worth it.
ドン
There we go. So, 1,000 points. We're actually second after all this, so doing okay. Staying out of trouble. And top 2 is what matters at this low ranking we're at, so... let's see.
本
Okay, wrong. Should not attempt to adjust music tracks while this is going on. But hey, we're adding some stuff. That's a reasonable draw, actually. Let's go Tuso.
本
We'll have another draw then.
本
No, we won't. We draw a Dora here. We have something. All right, so Ishan Tempatano, Dora 2. Tempting to calm that, but given things. Eden Sammy?
C
One of the doors identified. White Dragon, 1 played. Should be okay for the time being. Also on the thought process of how dodgy is 2-pin. Apparently dodgy, but it passes. It's so questionable at the moment. I should just be trying to get out of this hand, I think. Oh, I'm gonna be a coward.
C
We have T-Dora, but we're just looking down hands that have got to be complete, you'd assume. Or maybe you wouldn't assume. Who knows?
Sumo.
Close 6. And it's extremely cheap by the current points leader, so we are absolutely fine with that. Okay, starting south, east 4. So if we can run away with quick Yakuhai to become dealer, we're absolutely going to try and do that. Okay, with the T46. Kinda. Pair of 9s. Alright, we'll play Dora early because otherwise might be a problem later. And we might be leaning into Toy if we get one of these early. Obviously, probably not going to be Toy with the T5 Sozu weight in the end, but... he says. I mean, Toy is not a good weight, but we might be going for it. Or the Honitsu. Honitsu is also a possibility from here, and that's probably a more reasonable one. So we'll see what happens if we go that direction. Yep, Honitsu. One white played. So now we're going for Honitsu now. We are 2 away, and we do need middle Manzi tiles to be drawn or discarded into us. 3-man ideally. I mean, drawing 3-man doesn't actually give us an escape route, but it gives us tempo. Otherwise, we might have to end up playing the 3-man, which is always a little questionable. Sure, let's... Wrong decision made, but we do have a Tenpai here. We will win if the 3-man is played, and also we have the upgrades to Toy. Also, I do apologize for the music choices. I should probably actually just have that off, but then it would just be silence in my voice, and that would annoy me. I've given up Tenpai with this, but...
Home.
Okay.
Home.
Sure. T6. Yeah, I should have probably not even thought about considering that. Nah, I should just say it as it was. Doesn't matter. Defending his Toy is easy, you discard what's on the table. Reaching kind of goes against that, but he might have enough knowledge to know he's safe. Obviously 4 outs, obviously, here, so yeah. Northlight passes, 6 is played. Is that... We have multiple Toy hands going on. But that's a dealing. So that actually helps us our battle to stay top 2. with a dealer. So a win here puts us in reasonable stead. Win here gives us a chance of actually competing for the lead, which is what we want to be doing. So 79 Sanchku is the high end for the hand. Beyond that, just whatever we can cobble together. A pair of Easts would be nice. Okay, there's one. Fortunately, the hand is more likely we're going to draw a 6, incorporate that, and go that way round with things, but... Okay, that actually helps us. Might still go the wrong way around with this, but that's not a bad draw by any means. 2 9s played.
Chi.
Yeah, you know what? I'm going to take the open Sanchku here. We can get a better draw next second time round, but... I wonder if we just go 4-4-4 and just go for a full-on Jinshan. But open Jinshan, Sanchku, even with Sanchku, isn't that valuable.
Chi.
Alright, Tenpai. 9-6. 2 9s played. We'll see.
Sumo.
You got the Sumo, but it's Jinshan. It's Sanchku only. 1500. This looks like it could be a step better. We'll see. We at least have the possibility of some carnage going on. Also, is it more or less annoying that there's now 4 tracks it's rotating around other than 2? Because I'm not sure. Yeah, middle tower's useful, but I think actually we just got the elongated sequence, so yeah, let's lean into things a bit. See from Tenpai. You see, 3-4 suddenly turns his hand into sort of an amazing bit of greed on that side, but the correct move is Tuso. As much as I like my possibilities, Tuso is the correct discard here.
Riichi.
I get either of these, I have a Pinfu. Well, I don't, but you know. One, we see 1. Knowing 6 is safe at least gives us an option on this side.
Riichi.
It's a bad reach, but... Siege trap set up. Okay, Sanzo passes, but does the Sandman. We could have had our Ritsu.
Han.
Oh, okay.
Sumo.
Carnage. Ah. Alright. He had the better way, and he actually did pull off the Rinshan. Well, it's not the end of the world. It does bring us closer to the battle for third, which we don't... Well, what is the battle for second, effectively, which I don't like, but... Oh, okay. Fine. Yeah, not happy at the Sake edge.
Home.
Yeah, we need to push 1,000 points or so here. We need to just try and gap the chasing pack a little bit if we can. Nice. Okay. 7 pin, 4 pin. Hope we get something here. Free man gives us a free-sided weight. That's our optimal draw here, but we'll take what we can get. So technically we can go 4, discard 5, get ourselves there.
Chi.
But we'll take our free-sided weight here, 631. For South, Dora 1. It also looked like we could be on it soon. I mean, the early 6 probably discounts that a little bit, but it's not out of the realm of possibility we could be a Manzu Honitsu here. Given that, it's probably not, but... Well, we potentially made them think about it for a bit. Got them.
Dong.
And a play in competition for our position as well. So that extends our gap to third by about 8,000 points. It is unlikely that we're going to be challenging for the little win. We have no dealer turns left, but you never know. A direct hit could adjust things. Ultimately, we got a second place. I'm happy with that. He says not actually having second place guaranteed and sewn up at all, but you know.
Home.
Okay, dealer attack. So I guess we're just going to amp in here and just see if we can close out a 1,000-point hand out of somewhere. Not going to commit just yet, and that might end up being an error. But my thought process here is that we have 2 terminal sequences that we'd have to make sure we get the force for. There's 1 call already. Not impossible, but I'd say 4 or 7 gives us our double run on this side, which is quite nice. Still a little way away from anything. And that is a tempo indicator of the sim one.
Dong.
Doesn't matter though. And that extends our gap, and we only have 1 player to worry about, so any win will do. So let's go fancy. Let's embrace the chaos. 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8 to start with. I can tell you right now, 8 will not work. But let's go for it anyway.
Chi.
Alright, speeding down to a quick win's also fine. Okay, up to 9. Starting with this would give you about a 5% shot. Free east in the discard pile as well, but we already have one of those, so that's fine. Free west in the discard pile is far more concerning.
Home.
See, I'd love to help out my player to the right here and just get him a quick win, ultimately at this stage, but nothing I'm getting is helping, and he wasn't on his Hinzu Ponitsu. It's probably Tanyo, but okay, we've done enough that we now have safe tiles to the end, so we'll be fine here.
Home.
As we randomly build to a different tempo the last 6 draws. Yeah, White's still alive, unfortunately, so we're not going to get very far with this at the moment, but... But Tusai's safe against both players. We can then start going into our Manzu pool if we need to.
Dong.
Okay, not ideal that we have a repeat here. Not ideal that that was a deal on Mangan. Well, suddenly we're in a fight for things here. 1,000 points needed. Let's go. One disconnected player, so... Understandable, a little annoying. Good news is, the hand is relatively there. I don't know if we are cheatoing this or what, but let's keep the options open here. Well, ultimately, we just need reach and go, ultimately, so... No, man, unfortunately, it does not help us reach and go.
Chi.
And while I am more than happy to help him get a win here, it doesn't... It's not as safe for me to start randomly dealing things he might want this time round. Back when I had a Mangan Gap, or Hanneman Gap actually, that was fine, but now it's yeah, 1,000 and change, which is immediately triggered by Honda, so yeah, any hand deal in, I lose a position. Might mean I play the 6 earlier than I would like to. Maybe this turn, irrespective of what I draw. Because again, if this was some form of Sozu hand, I assume it's just Tarnpin, but if it was some kind of Sozu hand, that needed to be addressed soon. Interesting. Let's say 5 pin for a Tenpai at this point, but no, we're just gonna put our 9s out because the Tenpai might matter. Now I should have got the 8. But I wouldn't have had that draw, so who knows. Five being safe would be huge.
Chi. Chi.
Yeah, that's loss of position, but it shouldn't lose me the game. Oh, actually, it will lose me the game because it he's going to bust out on the no-turn penalty. Done. Yeah, no, I'm out. My only hope is that he's not actually Tenpai.
ドン
All that. Okay, we managed to salvage points. By the narrowest of narrow margins, we salvaged some points, and I'm 5 away from going up to 8th queue. So, huzzah, progress has been made. Speaking of progress being made, let's have a quick look back into the lobby. But I imagine that we are done for the day because of lack of attendance. Yep, that's a lack of attendance thing. So, yeah, he can start his shot next week, assuming he turns up. We will rib him about that. Might have to dock some points from him for not turning up to challenge for the lead. But, anyway, thanks for joining. Sorry this wasn't a typical stream. Hopefully attendance will be up next time. We'll see. Catch people later.